We'll take a look at this video behind me. This raging fire in Gallatin County left one man dead and his elderly aunt in the hospital. Right now, she is at UC Medical Center, and that's where we find our own Jeff Hirsch. Jeff, what's the latest here with this story? A really heartbreaking story, we should say.
Yeah, very sad and obviously quite a spectacular fire, as you saw. According to the Gallatin County Sheriff's Office, May Wallace has been brought here to University Med Center and been placed in a precautionary medically induced coma from the fire which killed her nephew in the 1100 block of Sayersville Road.
The century-old home was destroyed. A neighbor called 911 around 1:15 a.m. saying she heard a loud pop and then saw flames. At first, the sheriff's office said one person had been hospitalized and another was unaccounted for. But later, the unaccounted for person was found dead in the rubble. A relative identified the victim as Kenny Higgins, who was in his mid-50s.
Only nephew. He lived in the home with his Aunt May.
We got here about 11:45 this morning. That's nearly 12 hours after the fire broke out, and as you can see, the house is still smoldering. In fact, when we got here, smoke coming out of the house, called 911, told them what was going on. They said the fire department had just left.
Because it was just smoldering from the basement and no flames, there was no need for fire trucks to come out again.
The house collapsed inside itself, so there's a lot of digging to go still yet. So it's just from here, it's just starting a long process of figuring it out.
First responders went inside as far as they could and found homeowner May Wallace, but the fire was too intense and it was impossible to get in any further.
They found her at the back door, and she was unconscious but still breathing, and they took her to UC Hospital in Ohio, and he burned up in the house. Apparently the fire started right where he was at.
Although the cause of the fire is still under investigation, Don Elam has a theory about why his nephew died.
This home over 100 years old, you know, hard to heat, and they used them little electric heaters. And he complained about it all the time. I guess it finally got him.
Now, we should stress that is just that gentleman's perception or theory of what might have happened. The fire is being investigated by the State Fire Marshal's Office. That is normal under this type of situation. Does not necessarily mean there's anything suspicious in this particular fire. Live at UC Hospital, Jeff Hirsch, Local 12 News, back to you.
All right, Jeff, thank you so much for that update.